Hi there, I'm Liz Lord. I'm ex-Chief Marketing Officer, and I started Design Bees for Australian businesses that had design bottlenecks and needed to get access to designers and quality designs. This is my co-founder, Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan Azus, partner in crime with Liz. I spend most of my time trying to help clients realize the benefits of our on-design platform.
So let's talk about what a designer on demand actually means. Designer on demand comes from a monthly design plan. And in a nutshell, it's a dedicated designer that we carve up their hours of the day and we share them across multiple clients. The benefit of this for you is that it creates a reliable, cost-efficient designer that's available to work every day on your brand whenever you need them. And the real beauty of this is that there's no lock-in contracts. It's just a month-to-month commitment. So you really get the best of both worlds, a designer that understands your business, that's there every day for you. So how does it work? Essentially, it all works via a platform. It's a bit like a Spotify subscription. You pay for a package month to month and you put your jobs in. So you pay for your monthly fee, you brief via a design portal, your job gets assigned to your designer, and depending what job you put in, it could take 1 to 4 days. Obviously, if you put a really big job in and you're only on a 2.5 hour a day design time, that job might take a little bit longer. But on average, we find most jobs are done in 1 to 4 days. What can you design with the design package? Pretty much anything. You can see here logos, branding, print brochures, social posts, presentations, reels, GIFs, video edits, website mock-ups. We do work in Figma. The main thing we don't do is HTML coding, and that's fairly standard across most design services. But essentially, there's not much you can't do. So what makes Design Bees different from everyone else? Well, to start with, we're Australian owned. We only support Australian businesses and we work on your time zone, which is 9 to 6 Australian Eastern Standard Time. There's also support staff available online in these Australian hours. That's a big difference versus dealing with a US company when the hours can be quite limited, or a UK company. We also test our designers really rigorously. We give them all the same tests that allows us to compare how a designer performs versus another, and we screen out about 60% of candidates. And most of our designers have anywhere between 5 and 10 years of experience as a multimedia artist. That means they can work across your brand on all projects, and we don't have to assign jobs to different designers based on their experience. And the final thing that really sets us apart from everyone else is quality checking. We do have a human that looks over from a third-party perspective the work before it reaches you for review. And if the quality controller sees a mistake, they will correct it. And if they think it's missing the mark enormously, they will bring in some art direction to try and bring it back into line.
So when you join Design Bees, you get access to your very own dedicated design portal. This is where you set up your brand, you can ask us for help, you can manage the users on your plan, you can change your plan level because all of our plans are flexible, allowing you to move up or down depending on the needs of your business. But the most important thing is your design dashboard. So now let's just jump over and have a look at what it looks like in real time. Once you're inside your design portal, you can see everything that you need to be able to manage your business. So let's just see what it looks like to log a design with Design Bees. Click the Log a New Design button. We've tried to automate as much of the flow as possible and to simplify the whole process because it allows people to be able to move through the briefing process simply and quickly. We've got that built and set up. And say it's a high volume product or design that we use all the time. So you're going to go social media. You're going to do something for Instagram. We have the most popular file sizes and design types that we use on Instagram here. So we're going to go for an Instagram post square. Now you can tell us this is for an upcoming store opening. Just give us, spelling mistake. Just give us a rough idea of what it is. Now, if you have your own branding template or your own branding methodology inside your own business, you can simply just share the creative brief with us here. That's the best way, and probably the most popular way that most of our partners work with us. They just simply add their file to here and then allow us to get to work on it. So you can click and drag. If the file size is over 10 meg, we'll give you a WeTransfer. Let's just say the brief was okay. Now, this is an important one. Lots of people have seen stuff out in the wild that they want to draw inspiration from. So you can give us inspiration files. Tell us, I like this TikTok. I like this Instagram. I like the way that this brand measures, this brand portrays itself in the market. Give us all of the inspiration files. It allows the designer to get a real idea of what you're after and the kind of aesthetic that you want from your design. Do you have any file restrictions? How many digital format outputs would you like? Most people select a couple, but let's just say we're going with PDF for this. And then how do you want your output files? Most people work in Canva these days, so invariably that allows them then to be able to manage the assets that we create and save them having to do redesigns. Do you have anything else to tell us? We also allow you to record a 5-minute Loom video. So if you've got some inspiration or something that you want to share with us that you've not been able to articulate in paper or dealt through the process, you can just record a quick video here. You click submit, that's it. That's as quick as it is. Now, the other point to note, within this portal, you'll go to your design dashboard. This is where you go to check on the status of any jobs that you've got with us, to change the priority of any jobs or to cancel jobs. The system works, and as you can see here, we've got jobs. We've got ones that are under review. The design is underway. But let's just say we want to make this design the most priority. We simply click the dots, click change priority, and make it priority 1. That means your designer will address that job straight away. Outside of that, there's other things that we talk about with regards to how we share our revisions. It's all via an online platform called FileStage. But I think for now, that's probably the most we need to share with you now about how this works from a portal point of view.
Okay, thanks, Nathan. So just to wrap up then, we've had a quick look at the portal. We've seen how everything works, seen that you can prioritize jobs and how simple it is to put a brief in. So the only thing that's left to say is the proof's in the design pudding. And what we mean by that is, you know, it might look great online. You might think this could be perfect for your business, but when reality, when you start to put some jobs in, you might just find it doesn't suit your business. And we do say, you know, this type of approach isn't suitable for all businesses. Some clients need a lot more hand holding, you know, FaceTime with their designer, etc., and it just might not work for you. So what we really encourage you to do is give us a go. We offer a trial for 7 days where there's no payment taken. You can put a couple of designs in and just see how the designers treat your work and whether you like the output of the designs and the process of how it's all done online. So we really recommend that you give us a go and try us out on a free trial. And what you can do is you can also reach out to us and book a one-to-one client meeting with us, which will enable you to work with us to understand what's the best plan for you to go on based on the needs that you've got. So do reach out to us via the get in touch button with us, and we'd be happy to have a quick meeting with you and work through your design requirements. Thanks so much.